Hello and welcome back again as we continue playing the Dwarves of Ered Luin in Divide and Conquer version 4. I have yet to install version 4.5, which has the updated patch. However, I am playing version 4 with the current hotfixes that can be found within the Divide and Conquer Discord, the Order of the Swan. Although now I think it's just called Divide and Conquer because there's that whole thing going on where they can't keep the mod on Total War Center because the mod now includes the base Third Age Total War mod included with it. And I don't particularly understand the controversy, but I'm not really in a place to really talk about it. I don't work on the mod, I just play the mod. But anyway, we're going to start this battle off with the retaking of Ost Sul. We get to see Clan Lord Gorrigan go into battle, and I think here we might as well just do a big dwarf rush, although I want to get my crossbows on one flank. It's kind of a neat barn. So maybe this area looks more open than this side. So I think let's take the crossbows on this side and give them one pikeman to defend them with. That'll be our left flank. And then on this side we'll throw the scouts up first, and then Clan Lord Gore alongside Longboard Swordsman and Longbeard Phalanx will attack from this side, and if we need to, let's move these guys over to this side to attack from the right. Alright, so we're actually already in range of these Angmar archers. It'll be nice to see those guys get taken down. Let's just start moving everyone up. So for this episode I wanted to talk about a few things in regards to this campaign. To Jackson Lee, who commented on one of my earlier videos, although I didn't see it till just recently, he has recommended that I do take the Shire, as it will make us a lot of money. He said it was making him 2,500 gold, and I am aware of how much it makes. The only thing that was stopping me is that you can't really recruit anything but Dwarven laborers over there, just due to the fact that they are stuck as villages, and those are the only units that dwarves can make in villages. But I think for the money that we'll get, it is worth it, and also to spice up this campaign a bit, since we did not do the battles against the dwarves, I feel like we kind of made the campaign pretty easy. To Zeno, who was talking about how since I put the elves on that island, it basically, he said it crippled the AI, and I can understand where you're coming from. However, the reason I put them there is that I didn't want them to run away and just burn off that really strong army just out in the Misty Mountains. So I decided that I would move them over there so that I could build an army and show you guys a really cool battle between dwarves and elves. And he did say I should have taken Grinfarn's army to fight them with, but I don't think Grinfarn's army would have been able to beat that elven army. I'm pretty sure they would have definitely lost. Let's turn down this speech, that's up way too high. Yeah, I am pretty sure we would have just lost that battle if we had done it the normal way. However, so what I am going to do to spice up the campaign is that we will push east into the Shire alongside pushing against Angmar. Because I can't just show you guys Angmar battles every time, I feel like it's just going to be a slog. However, our other objective we do need to complete is we will finish the fights to reclaim the rest of the Dwarven artifacts. Let's keep pushing up here. So we will be sending an army either led by Clan Lord Gore or sent by Clan Herald Grey to go attack Rohan. We don't need to stay in Rohan, but we will try to take Jarl's Horn. And then we'll also send an army to go fight the Dunedain. So right before I started this episode, I just went ahead and started recruiting a couple, what did I recruit? 2 spies. 2 extra spies that we can send to the east and get more information on our enemies. Looks like we took quite a few casualties from the warg skirmishers, but that's okay. Do these guys really have the range to shoot all the way over here? Oh no, they're shooting at these warg raiders. We'll move these crossbows up. as we just begin the mosh pit of doom. See the close-up action. Yeah, all of these javelin wargs are actually doing quite a bit of damage to our units here. But now we're pushing in, so that shouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and activate Stubbornness of the Dwarves. That should make it so it's harder for our dwarves to die in combat. I'd have to double check that, actually. I don't know for sure if that's what it is. I remember that's what it used to do. It was like something like reduces the enemy kill chance. Okay, our crossbows aren't in range yet, so we'll keep pushing them up. Looks like the Warg Raiders are routing on our pikes on this side. As soon as our crossbows are in range, we'll start shooting just into this blob here. We might even be able to put some over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put some right over on this flank. I don't think these crossbows are going to be able to do anything. Oh, Wargs came back out. So it is just a mosh pit of death here. Okay, Phalanx is in. We'll go ahead and I guess we can move them over here. Oh, we don't want to go that way. Let's go ahead and start shooting in. I wish this game had the auto run feature that the newer Total War games have. So you always have to actually tell your units to run with commands. Are we getting shots in? Yes, we are. We might actually end up just completely eliminating our advantage here with the crossbows. We can shoot in from this flank. Let's see how that goes. There's enough for everybody. Let's watch as one of these bolts go in cinematically. And here comes the volley. And that shot looks like it hit the archer in the middle. That's doing a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. We'll go ahead and put it on ×2 now. And at this point it's just going to be a melee slug. We've killed half of them. As long as we just keep pushing in with the pikemen and the phalanxes and the longbeard swordmen, we will eventually win. I think it would be interesting if the legion system was added to the Dwarves of Ered Luin, but I guess I can see why it's not given to them. Alright, and I don't think we need to shoot anymore. I feel like we're just going to hit our own guys. Maybe one last volley from this side. These guys are hyper accurate with those crossbows. What I might do is I might install the version 4.5 under a different folder, so that way I can do a 4.5 campaign alongside this version 4 campaign. And what I'm thinking about doing is, and let me know if you guys like this, I'd like to do a campaign, perhaps as Dunland, where I take the starting forces and migrate them to new lands. I was thinking of Rovanian, as it's kind of a big neutral area. A little while ago, I guess I'll take the credit for it, but someone else probably had the idea before. But I started to tell people that they should take their, to spice up their campaigns back in version 3, they should take their armies and move them into new lands that they wouldn't actually start in, basically starting these migration campaigns. And one that I tried back then was actually playing as Dunland in Rovanian. And I had a little bit of fun with that because you get to fight factions that you normally wouldn't outside of the very late game. So for example, fighting Rune with Dunland's early game infantry, or fighting Dorwinion, even Dol-Guldur or Mordor, just you're completely surrounded, but that lets you basically have more of a sandbox where you can take your alliances and basically play how you want to. I might even do that in the Shattered Alliances sub-campaign, and for those of you that don't know but I can't imagine that you wouldn't unless you're one of my friends who I made watch these videos, of course. In that mode, everyone starts off as neutral. I don't think anyone has trade with each other. I think everyone's set to just completely neutral relations, so wars can be fought from anywhere. So for example, like Gondor can fight Rohan, or Gondor might fight Dol Amroth. Dale and Erebor might go to war. Like, it's a complete wild card. You'll see, like, maybe Angmar allies with an Earl of Dunedain and fights Gundabad. Like, anything can happen in those campaigns. Next, we'll take Freerost. We have Childebert. That's an interesting name. He's got an Angmar Lord. That's kind of cool. Harsh Judge. He's got a Doctor. And Northman Spear. He's actually a really good general for the AI. However, he won't be doing much of anything anymore after this battle. Another campaign I was thinking about doing might be Khand also in the standard campaign roles. One crazy thing I did with them back in version 3 is I took Khand and all their cavalry and ran them all the way to Thorin's Halls. I think it took like 20 turns to do that. And I actually ended up taking Thorin's Halls and making that my capital. But I think I got really bored of the campaign after that. But it was just kind of fun to be able to do that. I think what the version 4.5 also did is it fixed the Ballista. It said that they actually do damage to gates now. I don't know if that was included in the hot fixes or not, but we have the Catapults, so it won't matter too much. I want to go ahead and turn down the music a little bit more. I feel like I can never find a good mix for the music. We'll just put these guys right there for now. Let's have them all, actually, let's have the Catapult shoot there, and then we'll shoot the gates with the Ballista. Maybe we can get a good snipe with the Catapult. Oh, nope, they're not going to be able to reach it. Let's go ahead and shoot the gate. Yeah, are they actually doing damage? I don't think they are. Let's just have them shoot at the tower instead. Okay, our catapults are being really inaccurate right now, so let's move everyone up. Once we take this city, we will be much closer to the front line of Angmar. Let's try shooting at the gate again. Does that do any damage? Okay, yeah, it must not, so that is a bug. If we switch to fire mode, does it do damage then? Okay, so fire mode does, but standard does not. So now that we're in, let's go ahead and run our units in. And see if this catapult does anything. This is one thing that you can really do to cheese the AI in this game with Dwarven Catapults, is that typically they just defend in the square. So you can kill a huge chunk of their forces with the mortar shot. Let's get everyone into the city. We'll have the... Should we have the Ballista shoot at them? Maybe we just shoot at the towers with the Ballista. See, as another mortar shot goes down into the enemy. Where are we aiming at? Thrall's right here. They don't have too many good targets, although they do have Huskarls, and their general... Where is he? Is he the Huskarls? Doesn't make sense. It looks like he's... Huh, he really is. Okay, so this guy must be a unique general, and that's why he has the Huskarls unit. Because if I remember correctly, they should just be Witch Knights. Okay, there goes one of the towers. Go ahead and just march everything up now. And see if our Ballista can actually snipe their general. Or not our Ballista, but our catapult. I think he's just going to keep missing. He's hitting the roof of that building. Ooh, that shot barely missed. It must be a hard angle to hit, because if they move... If it's too short, it'll hit the building. If it's too far, it'll hit the ground. Yeah, let's just switch to the thrall, something that we can for sure hit. We'll switch to flaming shots so we can see where our shots are going with those. And they do have Rudar Savages, so let's go ahead and get our pikemen in there, as well as the rest of our forces. We'll send the cavalry out to this side, along with these pikemen. See if we can get any of these hillmen with the shots over here. Ooh, that poor guy. Oh, yep, he was the one lone man to take the ballista shot. Okay, combat has begun. I think our Tammuz and our nobles actually have, yeah, 12 defense skills. So even though these guys are AP, they still have to get through 12 defense. That's cool. I thought they had axes, but they actually have the two-handed clubs. I like that. Let the Gabilgathil Guard move in as well. I don't think our crossbows are going to get any more shots here. I mean the catapult. Let's go to move it up for the Grapeshot, see if we can get any hits with that. As we just keep slogging through the Rudar Savages over here. The pikemen are just so good at supporting your units in combat. Oh, looks like they are going to try to attack us here, so we'll put the pikemen in defensive mode over there. And we'll just keep sending the Dwarven Blob of Death up to kill the enemy. It's just hillmen now, so we shouldn't be taking too many casualties. Let's have the pikemen just keep pushing. And how about we actually try this now? We're going to get the catapult to do Grapeshot on these thralls. I wonder how effective that's going to be. We'll go ahead and pull back our units that we don't need up at the front. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull everyone back. Oh, no, I need you guys to move. I need you guys to move. Oh, no. Oh, I don't think they actually killed any of our men. Here comes the shot. Oh, yeah. I think that even hits the pikemen back here. That did a huge amount of damage. And here comes another shot. It spreads out really far, but it does so much damage. Oh, they were occupied in melee. We need to go kill these hillmen. To show you how deadly these things actually are. Well, get on there. No, I want you guys on the catapult. Why are you not getting on the catapult? Maybe we can snipe their general with this as well. Just watch these thralls just disappear. Imagine getting like 4 of these in an army. Woo! Yeah, that unit is done for. Looks like they are going to switch to attacking the spearmen over there. So let's see what we can do to these Rudauer pikemen. They are on the low ground of the hill. And here comes the shot. They're winding it up. Look at that. It's a solid rock that just turns into a bunch of little rocks. Maybe they have some dwarven dynamite on the inside of it. And here comes the shot. Woo! They're at 137, and after 2 volleys, and a 113, 112, 105 even. Maybe we can get one more. I don't think they're gonna get it. Nope, one little dwarf got into melee. I think that's all the fun we're gonna have with those guys. Let's go ahead and push up our units here. Once we use shield wall, we can just push right into pikes. We don't even care about that. We also gave our soldiers a little bit of time to recuperate their stamina. Oh, that's cool. I just noticed they have the Guardian's voice line from Battle for Middle-earth 2. Give them off a defensive mode, just have these guys push in. Because when they're holding a defensive mode, they tend just to keep the enemy at bay and not do too much attacking. Which is great for holding out, but it won't be great for actually getting kills. Alright, and now these Rudar Huskarls are just going to get poked from behind. He is dead, and they should be done. Just shows the power of pikemen. Especially dwarven pikemen. Are the Vault Wardens still in the game? That I wonder. I know for, like, it used to be you could get, like, the banks and you'd actually unlock the Vault Warden unit, but I wonder if that's still in the game. We haven't built up any of our economy buildings to that level, so I haven't been able to determine that. But we will be getting there soon. That's a nice picture of the Balrog of Morgoth. I actually bought the Sideshow Collectibles Balrog statue. It's a... I think they have a really fancy detailed one, but I actually got one that's kind of a cartoonish style. It was like $100, but it came with a little mini Gandalf, and I think it's really cute. Alright, so we took Free Rost, and it actually doesn't hate us. Although that's probably because of our garrison here and how good Nar is. So we will start off with the brewery, and then if we can upgrade that to the next tier, we'll get the... is it Pleasure? Yeah, we'll get the pub here as well. So next up, we want to get more units in this Angmar fort. What do we have that's ready to go to the front? We can get another unit of Longbeard crossbows, so let's recruit those because we make tons of money now. Our capital is still retraining a few more units. Husenar can't make anything special. How about in the south? No, we can't get anything there yet. We need to increase the production capabilities of Buzz-Radum. Yeah, not too much else that we can do. We can move these units into Garrison Ostgalon. And now it looks like we just need to push east into Hobbiton, Anuminos, and the rest of the Angmar forces up here. However, thankfully, now that we have captured Freerost, I think that'll stop Angmar from taking our boats. I want to see if I can get one this turn. Nope, nothing yet. Hopefully we get another one soon because we need to take care of this navy. There's no way I can beat it. And we will cut back on the next turn. Alright, and they want the Axesmiths Guild in Freerost. We have no other guilds, so why not? Do we have weapon upgrades on all of these units? It looks like we do on everything except for the merchants. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Relations with the Dunlendings are worse. Oh, we got our spies. Let's check these guys out. We have Nain. He's got Plotter, so that's good. He's got 4 skill. That is pretty decent for a new spy. And I think I got one. Where's the other one? Under Towers, we got Thulin. And he's got the same exact perks. I'm going to send these guys to the east. Oh, Bree actually has a merchant, and he's trading Harbit farmsteads, and he's getting 0 gold per turn. He is on the wrong resource there, Roddy. Got the Stoneworkers Hall and Garth Heligoth, so that's all we can build there. Mithlon finished the Great Road, so wow, we're making 7,000 per turn here. Look at all these caravans. Should we just go ahead and keep stacking that up? I think we might as well. We can get the Fairground next. And just keep working on those for now. I don't think corruption's an issue. No, it is not. This man's probably going to get some skills that make him a good trader now. And looks like that's all we finished. And they did besiege Barketta. So do we have... Ooh. We don't really have that strong of a garrison. Our troops are pretty messed up. And they have Iron Crown units. So that may be the end of Grinfarne. Let's see what the whole army is. So the outnumber is 4-1, but we will have towers. I think it's actually not too bad. We have enough crossbows that I think we can handle their damage, and just enough pikes to hold them off. Plus we have a unit of bandits. We might be able to make something out of this. Plus with the Ballista, if we can choke point them, it won't be a problem at all. let's take Clan Lord Gore's army. We could go east, or we could go south. Maybe we send him east to help fight that army off. It's tough to say. They do have another army there. Yeah, we'll have grain go to Hobbiton, so that won't matter. So yeah, let's go about here. Oskalon, let's just get the brewery back here. And we'll leave those units to garrison it for now. And then I think we have a couple more units ready to move up to the front. Yeah, so we could retrain these two. Can we not get their armor upgraded? It says we can. Maybe it's just because we don't have any of them to train. Let's go ahead and try sending them up to, like, Kahuzanar, maybe. And what are we working on? We're working on the Hall of Valley. So after that, we'll get more, like, clan halls and stuff so that we can train our units faster. Let's go ahead and recruit another general that we can send to, ideally down here to Forland. What would these guys even be getting? They already have everything. Oh, it looks like they get 1 experience here, so we won't worry about that. So therefore, let's send... Oh, we can get our Grimborn Reavers up to the front. Yeah, we make plenty of money. Let's just take all of this. Except for maybe the laborers. Yeah, we'll take them too. They'll be a good garrison. We'll send them up north. And we have the cavalry moving. Let's get Longbeard Swordsmen and another Longbeard Phalanx. Oh, that's right. They were waiting for Allian Plate, huh? How close are we? 3 turns versus 2 turns. Okay, so we can send these Grimborn Reavers to Faham Gothel, and they should be there in 2 turns to get their final armor upgrade. Now, Clan Herald Grain, can you leave Michael Delving? You can. We lose a lot of money for that, but I think by taking Hobbiton, it'll more than make up for it. So let's go ahead and put a watchtower here first. We'll wait till we have another spy here to check it out. So we have one right here in the north. We can have him go over here. And we have this spy watching the eastern side. So we see where there's a huge amount of Angmar coming our way. Do we have reinforcements coming for grain? I don't think we do. Let's go ahead and train another unit of... Should we get the Gabilgathal Guard, or should we get Longbeard Phalanx? I want to get these Broadbeam Marksmen. We can start that next turn. So let's start on something that only takes 1 turn for now. Let's just get regular Ered Luin Pikemen, and then we'll recruit Broadbeam Marksmen next turn. Let's go ahead and get map information with Dorwinion now, just so that we can start seeing the world. I like to fill up the map with map information after getting out of the early game where you just want to sell it for money. And we have Dwalin here in Dagorlad. Let's just have you get it with Mordor. I think it's right about here. Oh, it's right here. Map information for map information. Why not? They want trade in 350. We'll just do that. I want to fill up the whole map with the information of all the forces in the world. Yeah, all the pop-ups are happening now. Then we'll send him to the south. Oh my goodness, that was so much information. Oh, hello, Gondor. So they're pushing up for Gellibrand, so they must be doing well. We actually completed a mission for doing that. I didn't even realize we had one. We should also recruit the other diplomats that we can. Wait, do we not get them in Mithlond? Oh no, we don't, because this isn't the capital anymore of the High Elves, so we can't get another diplomat yet. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. We could fight these guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and fight these guys since they're intruding on our land. And just get rid of some of these Iron Crown units. And they even have Northguard. I think these are their more elite units. Yeah, effective against armor. So those are probably going to be the only units that are actually threatening to us. Would be like Northguard, the Iron Crown Warriors, and the Iron Crown Halberdiers. However, one thing with fighting late-game Angmar is that our armor piercing becomes even more valuable. So instead of just fighting these hillmen, we actually have a proper target for our crossbows. Although this army, of course, doesn't have any. We'll set the battery up here. And I don't think they have enough units to really go after it, but we will just use our cavalry to defend it if we must. Let's go ahead and do Nar in the front line, because he replenishes and he is a beast. Throw in the Longbeard Swordsman mixed in with the Longbeard Phalanx. Kabil Guthel Guard on the right flank over here with the Ered Luin Pikemen. That gives us a very strong front line, and then Firebird Warriors just to move wherever we need them. Oh, did they went for the hill again. Alright. That means we have to march all the way over there. Don't know why they do this. Clearly we can just shoot them. Oh, they do have wargs. I don't like that. So what we can do is use Grapeshot on those wargs so we can take them out that way. And they're not going to get into melee with us until they run out of javelins. I wish they were the archer variant. Go ahead and keep pushing up here. Alright, and let's go ahead and start the shooting now. We'll have one Ballista shoot at the North Guard and the other at the Iron Crown Warriors. Let's see how the first shots do. Here comes the mortar, and I think the Ballista shot should be just behind them. Ooh, an amazing shot on those Halberdiers and the Iron Crown Warriors. 2 amazing shots. That is very good to see. Alright, let's have our Ballista just hopefully finish off the North Guard on that side. Oh, they do have more Warg Raiders. That is unfortunate. Ooh, where is that shot going? That was way off target. Let's just go ahead and do regular shot. Hopefully our Ballista can pick up the slack here. Unfortunately, these Warg Raiders are just going to shoot us up, and we can't do anything about that. Can we get one decent shot on these guys? There we go. And we will just take the skirmisher fire. I don't really have any other choice, but we will use Grapeshot on them. That might be able to finish them all off, I hope. Come on, Catapult, let's do it. We need to kill off as many of those guys as we can, because their armor-piercing javelins will do a ton to us. Here they come. Oh yeah, that killed about half the unit. Oh wow. That's what I like to see. This is how we skirmish now. We just use lots of artillery. Doing decent damage to them up here. I would like to see a few more die though. I wish there was a little more spread with the Ballista. Maybe if they could make it so that one shot goes towards the center and then the other shot kind of spreads out. But the double shots are still very nice. We're getting lots of kills. See if we can finish off these Warg skirmishers here. Yeah, there goes a few more. Yeah, they're just going to stand here and try to skirmish with us. That is okay with me. They can shoot at my Ered Luin Pikemen and Kabil Guthel Guard all they want. After all, the first set of casualties typically replenishes, so I'm not too worried about the javelins. They really think they can just keep skirmishing with me, even though they've only got a couple bow wargs. Their infantry is just getting destroyed. Oh wow. There's just a line of bodies here. The only problem with these Warg Raiders is that they're so spread out that even the Grapeshot's having a hard time getting contact. Okay, I take back everything I said about the Dwarven Ballista earlier. They're getting tons of kills. Killed 40% with just our artillery alone. That just shows the power of Dwarven artillery. Ooh, we sniped their general. He must have been on that Warg skirmisher unit. They should hopefully rout soon. Yeah, if they don't push, they've lost their entire advantage. We should just shoot at the other units now. Some of the rocks are actually getting all the way back there. Okay, so let's go ahead and shoot at the Warg Raiders. We might be able to get shots to hit the troops up there. And let's see the catapult unleash the volley. Oh yeah, that's going to do a bunch of damage to the guys. Oh, they have longbowmen. I did not realize. So that's why they're skirmishing with us. But they've lost half of their force already. So they're clearly not being smart with it. See how this does. As we send the Grapeshot in. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they're just standing here. It's probably the most boring battle you've ever seen, but I just think it's just so great that the AI thinks that they can beat us in a skirmishing fight. Although they have killed 10% with their arrows, so maybe they've got the right idea. Yeah, we might as well push in. I think we're out of our specialty ammo anyway. Okay, we'll just take them off of fire at will now. We can send in the cavalry. Pull the cavalry out right before the halberds get to us.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Let's see, yeah, we did lose quite a few dwarves, but that is okay. I think once we get into melee with these wargs, yep, they did rout. Let's finish off the north guard over here. And that is it. Just go ahead and capture as many as we can and execute them. We'll teach them that they should not stand up to the power of the dwarves. Finish off the rest of these north guard and then we should be good. Yeah, catapult 302 and the ballista got about 180 between the two of them. This is some nice artwork. We see Thorin and Gandalf here, and that must be Bilbo's hands in the bottom left. Whoever drew this is incredibly skilled. I can never understand drawing or making an image like this from scratch. I just don't have it in me. We will execute that army there. And then how far are we running into the recording? We can go for another battle, I think. Although if we do the Battle of Barquetta, that would definitely finish it. If we get any mercenaries, we cannot. We will definitely take Hobbiton next, though. It says we can get enough forces with Clan Harold Grain. And I'll cut it back once the turn has ended. Alright, and here we go with the defense of Barquetta. Let's go ahead and save it before it crashes. I hope we don't lose Granfarn here, but if we do, it is what it is. I wonder what this art could be. I see these two crossbow-like structures. I wonder if those could be wind lances. It's this battle. This battle. I hate this field because you cannot use it. Okay, I was hoping we'd have walls here. I forgot that this town doesn't, but we do have the hill on the back. And they are just going to come in through the gate. Can we get our ballista up there? I don't think we can. Come on. Maybe we just deploy it in the middle. See, it'd be so nice if you could use that square, but you can't. It's obstructed for no real reason. Alright, we'll just have to leave him there for now. How do we want to defend this? They have quite a few wargs, so obviously we will need to have our pikemen to defend against the blob that's definitely going to come in at us. Let's take those three, put them there. Grinfarn's going to have to defend. We'll move the Ballista back as soon as we can. We can put archers up here. Or maybe we have archers hold the tower. That should work for now. We'll have our Firebeard warriors. I'll grab that tower. You guys... Maybe they can actually shoot over the walls. So let's have them grab that tower if they can. And then we'll have these dwarves hopefully get on the hill. Yes, perfect. And then these guys. We'll fix them in a minute. Now what does that leave us with? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Ooh, but we could put them over here. That might be really smart, actually. If we can put the Ballista over on that flank, we can just shoot uninterrupted. Oh, and we do have the bandits. Let's have them also defend as well as they can. Looks like our towers are shooting. Do we have this one under control? I don't think we do. It's hard to tell. We are able to shoot a couple of shots over the walls. I think we definitely need to kill the savages and pikemen. They do have Mount Graham marauders, but our pikemen should be able to deal with that. As soon as our travelers, as soon as they get through the gates, we'll pull the travelers back and do what we can with their arrows. For now, they just need to hold the gate. Oh, and one has fallen. That's unfortunate. I really hope the Ballista can get out of here. They are doing the above shot, which is very annoying. Come on, Ballista, you're the only thing that's going to win me this battle. If we can get them right over here, they'll have a perfect firing shot into the middle of the formation. As long as they keep shooting here, you know, I might even just leave the travelers to defend this little gate as long as they can. If we can hold the towers as long as possible. We've killed a couple of the wargs, so that's good. How are we doing on those pikemen? Are we getting any shots to connect? I think they're just hitting the wargs, which is better than nothing. Do they have armor upgrades on these pikes? I don't think they do. I think they come with 3. But as long as they just keep shooting all their shots at these units, which don't really matter. They don't have AP damage, so 10 traveler shots aren't going to do anything. They might kill like 1 or 2 soldiers each volley. Oh, did we get the Ballista out there? Almost. Ballista's almost through the gap. Oh, yeah, now they're just going to get wrecked. Shoot your shot. Oh, they'll just have to hold as long as they humanly can. As we start to send volleys their way. Come on, Ballista, I need you to shoot right now. They might not be able to shoot here. There might not be enough range for them to deploy. Okay, here comes the Marauders. Oh, yeah, they're pushing straight. They went straight for the Ballista. I can't believe that. Alright, we need to finish those guys off. Okay, thankfully the fear that our troops do cause has scared them off. There comes the fun part, is trying to survive the slaughter. Yeah, I don't think they can shoot. Oh, let's put them on fire at will. Yep, here we go. Here we go. This will do work. Just have them keep shooting over here. Oh no, I want you guys to shoot at these units. Oh, as long as they're shooting, I guess that's all that matters. Let's see how these shots do. So that 11% right now. Are all three of them shooting? All four? I think all four are. This one might hit the wall. And here the first shots go. Woo! Oh yeah, that'll do damage. Should we use fire mode? Let's try fire mode. Thralls are trying to flank us. Can't have that happening. Oh yeah, there we go. That is nice. If we can just get shot straight down the middle, we'll be alright. Oh yeah, I think we've got this in the bag. Oh, come on, shoot at those ones. Don't shoot the ones far away. Crossbows over here, just have to keep shooting at these Angmar archers and hope to win. Sure, we're all in defensive mode here. They're kind of stuck, which is nice. Oh yeah, that did some damage. I wonder if there's like a maximum to how many can actually be hit. Oh, they are flanking us. Let's go ahead and send Grinfarn back to deal with that. We'll move these guys up to the archers as soon as this volley is done. We'll get them closer. Actually, we should just shoot them from there. There's no reason to push in farther. Alright, we're about even in terms of percentages, so we're doing okay. These Firebird Warriors are trying to deal with these pikes, however, I don't think they can. Let's pull them out. Okay, we're doing good so far. Ooh, the Iron Crown Halberds are getting past us. Ooh, we killed the general. That is perfect. Oh no, not the halberds. Oh, why? Why are they pushing in? Come on, scouts. I need you guys to beat these archers. They should be able to win. I can't believe only like 5 did that to me. It's gonna have these guys try to see if they can rout off these thralls. We need to get that ballista back online as soon as we can. Are they really getting a charge on us? Okay, what else can we do to help us win this battle? Maybe send the cavalry in? Okay, looks like the savages are running away. We just need to finish off these halberds that are... Oh, he just got kicked in the groin. Oh, that is funny. That is so funny. Okay, perfect. We're starting to rout some of them. As we keep routing more, I think what will happen is the enemy will see how they're taking more and more casualties, and they'll be more prone to running. I don't know if we can get back on the ballista. Yeah, it might be completely offline now. That's unfortunate, but we can start to push. Yes, we've routed those guys, so let's push into the Angmar archers next. Oh, our Firebeard warriors got attacked again. I forgot about them. If we can just keep pushing into the enemy here, I think we'll be okay. Grinfarn's a friggin' legend. See if we can get back to our towers now. Oh yeah, they're all stuck here. That's good for us. Now we're starting to get lots of captured units. It's gonna push everyone out now. Let's see if we can capture these towers. Are they shooting? Oh, they are. That is perfect. I kind of cheesed this battle, but I don't think we had another choice. Oh, why are they running through that? I'm not even telling these guys to go into melee, and they just keep fighting these pikemen, which they cannot win. Alright, I guess they have no choice but to go in melee. What are these crossbows doing? They're just shooting. Alright, we just need to keep sending Grinfarn up to the front. Once we rout the rest of this, we will have won the battle. Oh, now we have the Ballista back. Let's go ahead and try to shoot into them again. Yeah, if they pushed in with everything, we might have lost. Oh, that's not good. The Huskarls are in melee now. That actually might get Grinfarn killed. I think if we lose him, this battle is definitely lost. We need to get behind them if we can. Okay, perfect. We finished off these pikemen. Somehow, amazingly. See if our crossbows can capture them all. Oh, that was a nice shot. There we go. Let's have our cavalry capture the rest of them. I think we've got it from here. Oh, yep, there we go. Woo! Let's capture all of them if we can. At least as many as we can. We want to finish off this army, which I think we have done. I can't believe we actually defended this, even with the cheese. Just need to capture as many as we can. Show them that they cannot be attacking us anymore. Look at these pikemen, especially. Those guys are threatening. Well, let's not shoot at the pikemen or cavalry are going after them. And it shows you even just having a dozen cavalry can really change the impact of a battle. Grab the last of these Huskarls. I know we're at the percentage where we've basically wiped out the army, but I just want to be sure. Whew. Lost half of our force but killed an entire stack, and that Ballista got 420 kills and Grinfarn got 313. Alright, wow, 3,000 gold, but we will be executing those guys. Looks like we'll have to deal with Angmar for a while. So looks like we will have to attack the Shire, hopefully next episode. Alright, another lazy dwarf, so I'm not going to take him. Someone did mention I should take adoptions as I need more generals. But I don't like to take adopted generals most of the time unless they're just amazing. Let's go ahead and take care of this man again, because he is just annoying me. We still haven't sunk him, unfortunately. And we need to take care of these high elves. I don't know how we're going to do that. Alright, the Smoking House of Gehuzanar, which did unlock another spy. What did we get for the inns? Do we go all the way up? Oh yeah, we do. We can get all the way to the Pleasure Palace. Let's go ahead and get the miners' quarters next here. John Delving got the pub. Can we get the next tier? We can get the Feast Hall, which would give us building cost reduction, more culture, and public order due to happiness. Let's go for that next. Only 5 turns for that too, that's not bad. And for Rust has its brewery, so next we will need the pub. Grenfarn is an infantry master. And I might just do this battle off screen and maybe even take care of this guy as well. I don't think it'll be that special, so yeah, I'll take care of those battles off the screen, maybe clean up this army, and then we'll save the attack on the Shire for the next episode. Thank you for watching the episode. If you guys have any recommendations on what we should do in the future of this campaign or for any future playthroughs, please leave a comment down below. I do try to read all of them. And until next time.